Good afternoon everyone, welcome back to another exciting video. As you guys saw previously, we were at the Rock with some of the drifters practice before the Drift Masters event, and we are kicking off a series of just featuring some of the cars and drivers from the Drift Masters series in South Africa. And today we have probably the most popular and well-known car. It is Larry and his Mk4 Supra. Welcome to the channel, Larry.
Thanks for having me on it.
So firstly, I just want to ask you, how long have you actually had this chassis as a drift chassis?
I've owned the car for 10 years. The car was, we were a team back when, and we were 4 drivers, and this was our spare car.
Wow.
I used to drift the R34 Skyline, and then one day the Skyline broke down. That's about 7-8 years ago. Sure. I jumped in the Supra and never got out of it.
So you go from one rare JDM car to the next. With this chassis, how do you find it? How's your competitions gone over the last few years using the Supra chassis? Because I think this is one of the only ones in South Africa.
Yeah, there's one or two other Supras. They're not on track a lot, but they are. I think there's another 2 that's owned by Patrick. He's the one, and I think Dumi owns the other one.
Okay.
Yeah, since 2022 we were second in the Drift Masters. Wow. 23 we were first, 24 we were first, and 25 we're still leading the championship.
When does the championship end?
In November.
November.
Then we've got our semis in October, and the finals is in November.
Okay, where is that fun event going to be held?
At the Rock. Yeah, all our events this year has been taking place at the Rock. Thanks to Tim for allowing us to come and play and do our sport. Yeah,
that's awesome. Larry, I just want to ask. So probably the main thing that I noticed about the car is the sound of the engine. Do you mind sharing a bit what engine you're running and what size turbo? Because it is a single turbo, it's not twin turbo anymore. If you don't mind.
No problem. Okay, Shane from VDM Performance built this, call it my Frankenstein. It's a 1.5J, 2J bottom end, 1J head VVTi, the Yamaha one. It's all got forged internals. Sure. BC rods. I think it's CP pistons. Oh wow. Got a bit of a rev kit in it. Some cams from a different part of the world.
Literally the opposite side of the world.
yeah. Down under, the cams comes from down under. We're running a full fuel tech management system on it. Also running the fuel tech coils. We are trying to build the car to be reliable. Yes. And thus far we've been running the same engine for 2 years. This is our 3rd season running this engine. Wow. At every season we do refresh it, but Shane keeps his hand on it. He maintains it, does a lot of preventative maintenance on it, and I think that's the key to the reliability of the car. 100%. And I see that's still like a stock intake manifold. Yes. Does that work best? Yeah, we tried the aftermarket, the RPM ones. They do work, but we went back to our roots. We feel that the stock one has been designed according to for the best performance of it. Yes. And obviously following trends overseas like Radan, Adam Jay-Z, Adam LZ.
Yeah, he owns the Jay-Z.
Yeah, he owns the Jay-Z world, yeah. So because of that, we went back to the standard intake, and it works for us. Yes. It's never given us any issues. We find that the bottom end torque is better there. Wow, okay. With that. I know the guys in the drag racing like to use the RPM ones, but we don't drag race. Yeah, you need the long power band. Yeah, and we need the bottom end torque to keep the car sideways. And turbo wise, what size are you running? What brand? As far as I know, that's a GT35. Shane would know better. GT35, it's a Garrett Honeywell, but we call it in Afrikaans the Jenning pot. The Jenning pot. Because it brings a lot of honey to the car. So we enjoy it. Yeah, like I'm also one of the few guys that still run my radiator in front. It just means that you drive well because you don't smash. I try not to. I'm good at mechanical stuff, helping out. Pedal beating, not so good. Not so great. And also I see a Mishimoto intercooler. Yes. What we do is, if we build the car and if something goes wrong on it, or something needs maintenance, we then try to replace it with something better.
Okay.
And that's why the Misimoto, the previous one was a local made one, but we got a small little crack on one of the tanks. So we welded it up as a spare. We found that one lying around.
Die ou Afrikaanse sê word goedkoop koop is duur koop.
That's fate to die.
So spending a bit of money is gonna last you a lot longer. And then suspension wise, do you have coilovers? What? Okay.
We run full BC coilovers on the car.
Sure.
And Wisefab suspension. In front, in the rear we don't run Wisefab. We run Megan.
Okay.
Adjustable arms and BCs at the back.
And power wise, Larry, is there, if you don't mind saying more.
It's the same as asking people how much money have you spent on a car.
Infinite.
I'll be dead honest with you. I think in the vicinity of about 500. I'm not sure.
That's kilowatts, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So just for the Americans, that's about 700-ish horsepower. So I just want to find out brake-wise, is it still standard brakes?
Yeah, we're still running stock front brakes, Mk4 brakes in front and at the rear, because we're not really into stopping and really into going sideways.
Sideways, yeah.
So we don't really need a lot of stopping power. Left foot brake here and there,
sure.
But not a lot.
And you say it's about going sideways. You mentioned earlier that you have 285 tires at the back.
Yes.
Are those street tires or semi-slicks?
No, they're semi-slicks.
Semi-slicks. I think it's one of the only cars that do run semis in the Drift Masters event.
Yeah, there is a few other guys that also run it, not a lot. Main reason is we found a supplier down in Durban that brought in a lot.
Sure.
And when buying a lot, we could get a better price.
Okay.
So we bought a lot.
A lot of them. And then, well, just to ask, like, I know in South Africa there's not really much happening with sponsorship and stuff when it comes to drifting. So pretty much drifting as a sport, is that self-funded for each individual?
Yeah, each individual, most of this time you're self-funded. I myself, VDM is one of my sponsors, Total Tools.
Okay.
I've got SA Argus on board, which is also my company, so they have to be on board. They don't have a choice.
You have to sponsor yourself.
I've got Total Tools, Enterprise Ethanol, so it helps out here and there.
Yeah.
But mostly, mechanically wise, everything is on chain. Some of the parts I have to purchase, but
yes.
Maintenance wise, VDM sponsors me a lot.
Wow, okay.
They do help out quite a bit.
That's awesome.
But yeah, to get sponsorships in South Africa is very, very difficult, especially in motorsport.
Yeah.
People tend to shy away. I don't know why.
It gets a bad rep for some odd reason, but I think drag racing has caused that in South Africa. There the bad rep comes from, and then spills over into the other motorsports.
Very, very, very true.
And then lastly, before we just experience the car's sound and everything else, and I see the body kit, you spoke about it earlier. This is molded and created basically by you guys, your team. What is it based off, and how do we go?
Armand from Hot Wheels Garage.
Yeah.
aka Chucky. About 5 years ago, we had this crazy idea. I wanted the wheel arches at the back about 50 mils wider to fit a wider rim.
Yes.
And we ended up with that. The rear end is based off a drift car in Poland.
Oh wow, okay.
The arches. The front is off a S15, Peter Vincek's and James Dean's S15. And then the bumper is a combination of I think they call it the Rocket Bunny kit.
Okay, yes, yes.
Also Radan's competition cars bumper.
Wow, so a lot of inspiration from Radan.
Yes,
obviously, he's one of the only ones that still on the pro level in America runs a Supra.
Yes.
So I think that's a good example to follow. And then lastly, before we get the car started, I see something peeking out at the back. Is that a nitros bottle that's poking out there?
It's let's call it a tow and go.
Tow and go.
Yeah, when it's needed, rather have it and don't need it than have it than need it and don't have it.
Yeah, that's 100% true. Thank you, Larry. We'll get into a few sound clips of the car and you driving, but thank you for the opportunity to feature your car.
Thank you for having me on, and thank you for trying to promote the sport. We are here every first Saturday of the month. Come and join us. Come and support the local drivers. we could all do with a bit of inspiration.
Understood. So come out. The entry fees are really not expensive, and $100 for the day. Something really cool you can experience, and it's majority of the cars that are here and the engine setups that they run are stuff that you mainly only see overseas. So it's a good day to come out and experience some of your favorite JDM cars, but also JDM engines.
Ja,
wat dat man.
By different gearbox 'n bietjie warmer.
Have the opportunity to come and experience drifting on the fun days. Do you do ride-alongs and stuff? Or not really?
Not really. Okay. But normally what happens is the day before our event,
yes,
that Friday afternoon, we do have an open practice like today, and then we can take people out on rides.
Okay, guys.
Just need to sign indemnity.
100%. Ride-alongs will be available. I think they do ask a small donation for it, just for tires sake, etc. But come and experience it. Drifting is something far greater than drag racing.
Much better.
You'll definitely be grateful that you came out and watched, but also if you can get a ride along, you won't be disappointed.
Guys, so yeah, I don't know if you could see it on my face, but being sideways in a car that makes a lot of power is insane. I thank you to Larry for telling us a bit more about his car. Hope you guys enjoyed that little ride along that we got with him. It is absolutely insane going that far sideways. It literally feels like the car's gonna spin out, but it doesn't. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe, hit a like, and leave a comment down below what you thought about this build. We will be featuring more of the drift cars from the Drift Masters series. Leave a comment down below, and yeah, stay tuned because it's gonna be quite an interesting series that we're having. And also stay tuned for the following videos that will come up on the channel. Thank you guys for supporting. See you guys in the next one. Cheers.
Memphis, man.